Shorty, Shorty, how you doing today?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
What's going on? Happy fall.
Happy fall. Happy October 1st.
Yep.
First day of October. Can't believe this year is going by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Told you I'll be back. So I'm back.
Good to see you.
Yes. Gonna do around the world of sports. We're gonna go around the world of sports week 24.
Okay.
The big news that broke this week. Damian Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
He's no longer a Portland Trailblazer. Spent his whole career with the Blazers. He's moving on to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Nice.
So I'm happy.
Or not so nice.
I think it'll be a good deal for him.
Okay.
Let's break down this trade real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee Bucks obviously get Damian Lillard. Portland Trailblazers get Drew Holiday, but he's moving on somewhere else. So I'll put an asterisk next to that. But as the trade went down, the Portland Trailblazers got Drew Holiday. He's not staying there. I'll get more into that.
Mm-hmm.
They get DeAndre Ayton. This is a 3-team deal, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
They get Drew Holiday, get DeAndre Ayton, they get Toumani Camara, and they get draft compensation. Phoenix Suns enter this deal. They get Yusuf Nurkic, they get Grayson Allen, they get Nasir Little, and they get Keon Johnson. I have to say that the big winner in this trade is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I always say the best player in the deal is normally the team that gets the best deal.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets the best player. So Damian Lillard, hands down, is the best player in this trade. He's a bona fide superstar. He's actually my favorite player in the league.
Mm.
A player that I would not mind going to the Knicks. But we're not going to go there because he went to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that I think the Greek Freak is going to love playing with Damian Lillard.
And I think be a good pair.
Yes. Got 2 superstars on one team.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 egoless superstars.
That always helps.
Yep. Neither one of them have a big ego, but they play extremely hard. They both are extremely talented, and they both want to win, and they're winners. I see that working out very well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Nice.
I think they're going to have a team that's extreme. They were already hard to beat. I think they're going to be even harder to beat. So I mentioned Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is going to be moving on to the Boston Celtics. He's not staying with Portland. They're kind of rebuilding. They're starting over, and they want to have a very young team. So Drew Holiday is a veteran player. He's being traded to the Boston Celtics. The Portland Trailblazers are going to get Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, and draft compensation. I would have to say the Boston Celtics won this trade. Drew Holiday, to me, is the best player in this deal. And he's going to be an asset. The Boston Celtics picked up Kristaps Porzingis over the summer. Now they got Drew Holiday. They still got Jason Tatum. They still got Jaylen Brown. I think they're going to be a really good team. I think Milwaukee and Boston might be duking it out when it's all said and done. But yeah, Drew Holiday is another player I wouldn't have minded the next pickup. But Boston, I think he's going to be a good fit in Boston.
Nice.
So shout out to Drew Holiday. I know he probably wanted to stay in Milwaukee because he has a good relationship with Giannis. But I think he landed somewhere very well for him. He landed on a winning team, so that's going to be good for him. So much success to Damian Lillard and also to Drew Holiday. Moving on, the WNBA.
Good game today.
It's a good game today, but I got to start with the league MVP, Breanna Stewart, who won this award earlier in the week. Props to her for winning that. New York Liberty forward, Breanna Stewart, star player. She deserved the league MVP. She's won it before. This is her second time winning it. Big shout out to her. I got to give honorable mention to Connecticut's son, Alyssa Thomas, who was also very deserving of this award. She was the runner-up. They say she's a walking triple-double. Anytime she steps on the court, she can get a triple-double.
Nice.
So shout out to Alyssa Thomas. Also honorable mention to Las Vegas Aces, Aja Wilson, who's a superstar, who was also won the award before, who could have won it. So shout out to them, but I'm happy Breanna Stewart got it because she's a New York Liberty. Also, speaking of New York Liberty, they will be going to the finals.
That's right. Congrats.
Because they beat Connecticut today. They beat them 3-1. And my Liberty will be playing the Las Vegas Aces, the number 1 team, next Sunday in the finals. The number 1 versus the number 2. Those are the teams that I thought would make it to the finals, and those are the teams that made it to the finals. So get your popcorn or whatever snack that you like. Get ready if you're into the WNBA. If you're not into the WNBA, give them a shot. Give them a shot in the finals next week.
That should be a good game.
It should be a good series, period. I can't even call who's going to win the series, but it should be a good one either way. I think these teams are evenly matched. They got a lot of star power on both teams. May the best team win. Hopefully that's the Liberty.
Of course. Go New York.
Go New York, go New York, go. So I got to stick with New York. But either way, it should be a very, very good series. So I'm looking forward to that. Got to talk a little boxing. Last night, my man Canelo did what Canelo was supposed to do. He beat up on Charlo a little bit. The fight went the distance. I wasn't expecting the fight to go the distance. I thought Canelo would end the fight maybe around the 6th or 7th round. That did not happen. Jermell Charlo was able to, he was tough. He was tough. He was able to hang in there. He got dropped once in the fight, but he was able to recover. And I wouldn't say he fought a good fight, but he was able to survive the fight. He didn't get knocked out. I believe Canelo was trying to knock him out, but Canelo couldn't get. Canelo won almost every round, though. He won almost every round. He might have won every round, but he won most of the rounds. And Canelo looked sharp. He looked sharp. And even at the end of the fight, he was like, nobody's going to beat this Canelo. And I don't recall hearing Canelo speak quite like that before.
Right.
But he was in great shape. He was in great shape. He just couldn't knock out Jermell.
Yeah.
But I don't take that away from him. I think Jermell's the longer fighter. He's taller. He has longer reach. He was able to kind of keep Canelo off of him to some extent. He was successful to some extent with that. But Canelo was trying. It wasn't for lack of trying. He was trying. He just couldn't catch him. And sometimes fights are like that. But I take nothing away from Canelo. Canelo was sharp in this fight. He looked really good. Whoever he fights next is going to have a problem. Because he seems very, very determined. You know, he's 33 and he's aging very well. So that was a decent fight. I think Charlo made a big mistake of moving from 154 all the way up to 168 to fight somebody like Canelo.
Right.
If you're going to move up 2 weight classes, I think you should take an easier fight. You don't fight the best guy at 168. But he took the risk and he didn't look terrible. You know, he didn't look great, but he didn't look terrible. He stayed in the fight, you know, but he wasn't going to win that fight. And I never thought he was going to win the fight. But he didn't look as bad as I thought he was going to look.
That's true.
That's true. You don't really get any, sprinkles for that. But at the same time,
No, I don't know if anybody expected him to go to distance.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who would have thought. I mean, honestly, I thought he was going to get knocked out. I thought he would get knocked out around the middle of this fight. But he hung in there. So I do give him credit for being tough.
Yeah.
But I think it was a miscalculation on his part to take this fight.
Yeah.
Because Canelo was just Canelo. What I would like to see, though, and there's whispers that Bud Crawford wants to fight Canelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's whispers that he would like to fight Canelo. I don't think Canelo's that interested in that fight just because of the big weight difference. But Bud will fight anybody, and Canelo's not scared of anybody. I just think Canelo wants to fight other guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be. I think Bud is too small to fight Canelo personally, but I don't underestimate Bud fighting anybody. But I honestly just think he's too small for him to fight a guy that's like as thick as Canelo, as broad as Canelo is, as strong as Canelo is. Like Canelo's a natural 168.
Mm-hmm.
To me, Bud is a 147 guy moving up to 154.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even 154 might be a little big for Bud.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could probably fight at 154, but I don't think he should try to get bigger than that.
Right.
So I can only see that fight happening if Canelo decides to come back down to 154, which I don't know if he's willing to do that. So yeah, the style, that would be interesting to see, but I just think the weight is too. Bud is not like a wide frame guy, so I don't see how that would work logistically.
Right.
But I would watch it.
You would watch it.
I would definitely watch it. But it would be interesting. But I just don't like the weight difference.
Nah,
I'm a person that doesn't like weight difference like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a risky fight.
Mm-hmm.
So would I be interested in it? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But when Bud calls you out, there's a chance that might happen. Because Canelo, he doesn't duck any smoke.
Right.
So I could see maybe a 30 or 40% chance of that happening. But I don't know if it's gonna happen because I think Canelo has his sights set on other fights.
Right.
Moving on. My New York Jets. Don't laugh.
Okay.
Oh boy. My New York Jets are gonna play the Kansas City Chiefs tonight.
Yeah, that game might actually be on at the time that this video goes live.
Yeah, it'll probably be on by the time this video goes live. Zach Wilson versus Patrick Mahomes.
That's just laughable.
It is laughable.
I'm sorry.
It is laughable. I mean,
and I'm a Jets fan, but that's
yeah,
just, it is, listen, I'm
a diehard Jets fan, but I don't have much faith in Zach Wilson and the New York Jets winning tonight against Patrick Mahomes and the mighty Kansas City Chiefs. I don't see it. They're the champs. I don't see it. Zach Wilson has not proven anything to me. He hasn't proven much to the fans of the New York Jets. And I don't think he's proven much to the Jets coaching staff. However, he's probably still going to be starting in this game. They recently signed Trevor Siemian. I believe he might be inactive in this game. I think he should be active, and I think he should start. He should definitely play, or give Zach Wilson the first quarter and see what he does. If Zach Wilson doesn't do anything positive enough in the first quarter, you got to go to your backups. Because he looks scared out there.
He's throwing these games.
It's not only is he just not performing, he just looks scared. You don't want your quarterback to be out there looking scared. He's timid. I don't want to see that. And you're playing against Patrick Mahomes. You got to put up some points. Because he's going to put up points.
He's going to put them points up.
He's going to put up points. So don't get embarrassed playing in your home stadium. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I don't know. The Jets got a good team, but the quarterback is lacking big time. They're going to have to figure out that quarterback position because they're wasting a lot of talent on that team. Like, the weak link is the quarterback. He's got to do more. Zach Wilson's got to show up, or they got to go in a different direction because Zach Wilson's not the answer. He's not the answer. So I'm not very confident in this game tonight. I'm not really looking forward to this game tonight, just to be honest. Again, I'm a Jet fan, but this is not a good time to be playing the champs. It's not a good time. But we'll see if we can hang in there. We'll see. Hopefully we don't get blown out. But we'll see if we can hang in there. But again, I don't have much faith in Zach Wilson getting it done.
Yeah.
He looks shell shocked.
He folds under pressure.
Yeah, and
Big time.
Right. And going against the champs is not going to help. It's not going to help. So I'll leave it there, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But go New York, go New York.
Yeah.
Go, no matter what. Peace.
Peace.